I'm Lillian Reider, and I'm going to share some ideas from my book. As a building block, this is the way I would teach when I had my group of students, my pre-K students, through teaching them words through color. And what I would do is I would have a newsprint, like a road, and you could get this at your teacher's supply store, and I would have it lined up sideways to the classroom and have the students line up, and I would point to a color, and I would say, what do you do whenever you see a red light? And then they would all stop when I would push or touch the red, and when I would touch the green, then they would go. So they would know that the red means stop and the green means go. And now this, once they've established this, and you can, well, the beauty of this is that you can have the parents, as they're driving down the road and their child's with them, they can tell you, when you're stopping and when you're going, and coordinating the colors. And then to learn to read the words through color, the green means go and red means stop. So for example, the word toy, you would write the first letter in green, the middle letter in black, and the last letter in red. And so toy, and this was good for dyslexia because it trains the eyes to go from left to right. And now if you use consonant blends, you want to go ahead and color code the consonant blends. That's anything but a vowel like A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. So you would start with S, T as your consonant blend for go, and then P for stop. And then if the child doesn't understand what you're talking about, then you would, doesn't understand the word, then you would go on to the phenol method. And with the phenol method, you have them trace with their finger the word, say for example, stop. And they would say that they would get the auditory, the visual, and the tactile kinesthetic approach all within the phenol method. That's the beauty of this method. And they would say the word stop, but the most important thing to remember is that you not let the student stop in the middle of the word. For example, ST, and then hesitate. They have to start the word over again and say the whole word as they're tracing it with their finger. And you can use sand, you can use, like I did, glitter. There are different modalities that you can use. You can also cut out the letters, a sandpaper, and glue them on, which if you prefer to do that, you can do that. And then after, what you do is you take the paper away where it says stop, so that the student can't see it. And then you have them write the word, and this helps with the spelling too, write the word stop on here correctly. And you have to keep doing it over and over until he can get the word correctly. For further information on my book, my website is prekspecialed.com, and the name of my book is A Teaching Guide for ELS, which is Early Learning Skills, K, Kindergarten, SLD, Specific Learning Disabilities, Pre-K, and K, Autism.